back with another episode of LA Noire. So last time we ended here and we didn't find what we had to, so let's search, I guess.
It doesn't appear to be connected. Any ideas?
Take a look around and see what you can find.
No drag marks. Killer was moving around, surveying the scene.
Nice, so we had to find only one thing that we missed last time. Nice. Let's see what they want.
Detectives, I've been working the houses across the street and up the block. This lady thinks she has something for us.
Detective Phelps, LAPD.
I'm Mrs. Barton, Catherine Barton. I live just across the way.
Did you see anyone around here last night?
Not last night, but yesterday, early evening, I saw that awful hobo.
Do you have a description?
Tall, gaunt, horribly disfigured. I think he may have had an accident in the war. He's a very scary, angry man.
Any idea where we might find him?
One of the hobo camps around here. He's some kind of hobo leader. They all follow him around.
Thank you, ma'am.
Actually,
It's been a big
hobo
help.
god.
Of course. Anything I can do to help. I'd hate to think that something so ghastly could happen right here and nothing be done about it.
Okay, let's call them.
Cole Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need an address on Superior Laundry Services.
Just a moment. Superior Laundry Services, 1260 West 1st Street.
Can you track down reports of hobo camps in the vicinity of Signal Hill?
Just a moment, Detective. There's a large camp under the bridge on Grand between Temple and Sunset.
Thank you.
Let's go to hobo camp first.
You can drive.
I think we ought to investigate the hobo lead.
Well, if you think we ought to, then I guess we ought.
Okay.
Always bother. Sick of this boy, you never gonna leave me alone. I fought. Where's my wife? I'm the one. Nobody cares about me. I took a
We're
bullet.
looking
Nobody
for a
cares
tall
about me.
man with a disfigured face. You know him?
Huh? What? I fought in 2 wars, you know, son. I think I earned some peace and quiet.
The bum isn't here. We should follow the lead. These guys can wait.
Whoa, hobo fortress. scary. Help!
Try that woman who stabbed her husband and pushed him in front of the car? That's the happy part. When's America going to understand? It's about giving. Not giving. I heard he's a nice
What's your beef with this guy, Phelps?
Nice.
At least the rain stopped. You can change back into the light truck.
New York.
Phelps, leave him be.
Okay, what we have to do, Fanzo?
There are three kinds of people. Those who can count and those who can't. You streak of piss.
What's your beef with this guy, Phelps?
If olive oil comes from olives, where's baby oil come from? Isn't that the cop who caught the guy who was pretending to be dead?
Wait, that was a hit?
When's America going to understand?
Phelps, leave him be. No message.
Excuse me?
There's no message.
Where?
On the Vic. The last bodies had something written. He didn't.
I'm failing to follow you.
Can't be this. Cole! Can't be the same guy is what I'm saying, right? Before you start trying to link this to Maldonado and all the others.
There are more factors to consider than the messages, Rusty.
This doesn't fit your pattern, Cole. End of conversation. Understand?
All units in the vicinity in any Central unit. The 211 is shots fired, 410 South Flower Street. Units in Canano Code 3 identified.
Now we're passing the shit. No time to waste.
Hey, come on!
Look, in this case, it's very like anyone else. Let's see what we have here.
Phelps and Galloway, LAPD. We're investigating a case, and one of your laundry labels came up. F1363.
If you give me a minute, I'll go find a register and you can take a look.
He's gonna run.
You take a look for yourself. I've got clothes that need pressing.
You wrote the number down on that dress, there.
I don't know which number it is. All over just
Tarleton, 43 Emerald Street, Westlake.
Wow, nice. Oh man. Get in, get away.
Gently. I've got a feeling we're about to meet another wife killer.
You've always got that feeling, Rusty.
Yeah, and it's usually correct.
Please, please, focus.
Let's find some clues. Oh, I see kids. Hello.
Hello? Yes?
Detectives Phelps and Galloway. Is your wife home, sir?
My wife went out last night and she hasn't come home.
Can you describe your wife and what she was wearing?
We were out at a friend's place, Bobby Ross's, for a party. She was kind of dolled up. She had her green silk dress, open-toed white shoes. Those are her favorite shoes.
Can we come in, Mr. Tarleton? I'm afraid we have some rather bad news. Do you have someone who can look after your children, Mr. Tarleton?
I've been trying to arrange a sitter. Look, tell me what's happened.
I'm afraid your wife was murdered last night. Her body was found this morning. We're very sorry for your loss.
Damn, those kids just.
I know this is a difficult time, Mr. Tarleton, but we are going to need you to answer some questions. First, we're going to take a look around.
What for? You don't think
It's
that...
procedure. You see to your girls.
They don't give a damn. Yeah, I'm right. She's dead, man.
Stay here till Daddy's finished talking to these men.
Where's Mommy?
Everything's gonna be all right, sweetheart.
We would like Mommy to come home now, Daddy.
What's the problem, Tarleton? Let him search. You got nothing to hide.
Operator, message for KGPL.
Putting
Want to
you
hear
through
something
now.
funny, Tarleton? Some bums think filling out a missing
Phelps,
persons
batch
report actually
1247.
rules them out as a suspect.
How can I help, Detective?
Can you run an address for a Bobby Ross? Then send some uniforms over.
Would you like him picked up?
No. Suspect says he was with Ross last night. We need to confirm the alibi.
I'll get a prowl car dispatched.
Thanks for your help.
Where's the bedroom?
Probably nothing. Maybe. No. To check if she was a regular. I wonder why the picture was turned down.
Turned down for what, man? Oh, I didn't even see it.
This isn't what we're looking for. Baron's bar again. Someone must be real sweet on this dive.
If you'd excuse me, ladies.
So she went out without her handbag?
A handbag? Oh, what are these size 8s? Oh, bingo.
You can see if Pinker can match the impression to the crime scene.
Bingo.
Lars was out in the rain last night.
I mean, come on, he's busted.
I'll be out of your way momentarily, ladies.
Let's talk, man.
For the record, Mr. Tarleton, what is your wife's name?
Oh, sorry. Misclick. Let's see.
Do you have any idea why anyone would want to hurt your wife?
No. Everyone loved Teresa. She was so full of life. Can't be anyone who knew her.
I think you're lying, Lars. I think you were mad at your wife for embarrassing you in front of your friends. I think you came back here and strangled her and then dumped her body on the hill.
You think I strangled my wife? How do you expect to prove that? Without a scrap of evidence, you're ready to pin a murder on me?
You said you went to a party at Bobby Ross's place?
That's right. Bobby had a bunch of people over. We were having a good time. She said she was bored and decided to leave.
You let your drunk wife leave the party and go off on her own?
Look, I was angry. I was having a good time. She has to go and ruin it. We always have to do what she wants to do. Last night she wanted to go dancing.
Any idea where?
Where she always goes. Bar down on North Beaudry Avenue. Baron's Bar. She goes there, drinks too much, gets maudlin, and calls me. I go and bring her home.
Mr. Tarleton, was Teresa happy at home?
Yeah, I think she was.
Spill it, Tarleton. We like the look of you for this, so you better give us something.
We're at the party. She has a few and says she wants to go out dancing. We only have the sitter until 9. I get mad. I tell her to go ahead, but I'm staying. She storms out. Look, I'm doing well at cards. I hardly ever do well. I married her because she was so much fun, but now she drives me fucking crazy.
What time did she leave the party?
About 8:30, maybe a little earlier.
When was the last time you saw your wife?
Around 8:30. The card game at Bobby's was wrapping up. I played out my hand and drove home here. Paid the sitter and went to bed.
You're lying, Lars. You didn't come straight home, did you?
And how do you figure that?
You were out in the rain. You got soaked, Lars. We found your wet weather gear.
Okay, I stayed a little later than I said. This cute little brunette was hitting on me. Teresa noticed. I was half cut. I walked her home from Bobby's, but nothing happened. I walked back and got the car this morning.
Thanks for answering our questions.
75% right, hell
We need to go
yeah.
downtown to identify your wet spot.
I should have taken her dancing.
In my experience, Mac, you give in to broads, you'll be giving in to them your entire life.
Appreciate your time, sir.
You believe this guy's story?
Kind of rings true.
I think his name is Phelps. I read about him in the paper.
What the fuck are they talking to me? Yeah, let's go to the... Oh, the elevator here. Let's go to the bar.
There's people there!
Okay guys, I'm gonna end it here. I hope you liked. Don't forget to subscribe if you want. See ya.